Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Nix. We just finished Horror Tales, the first chapter. It took me an hour and 22 minutes, which is not that bad to be fair. I got stuck on the very last thing that I needed to do. I don't think it was the game itself that was the problem, because it does actually have a hint system. I just ended up not doing the hints very efficiently when I ended up in the very last part, and then I also accidentally clicked a hint without actually meaning to click it. But anyway, that happens. So mechanic-wise, when you play this game, it's very easy. WASD, you interact by pressing F, and then you throw out items by pressing X. I don't know if you can rebind, but I would have wanted to rebind so that I can interact with E, because that feels more natural to me, but it's not a bad button, and it's nothing that I think kind of lowers the game. I thought it was fun. It was entertaining. Graphics-wise, I think it was quite interesting. Like, it's not high-end realistic graphics, but I don't mind it. I feel like it suited kind of the whole story, if that makes sense. Because we are kids when we're playing this game, and I don't think if it would have been too realistic, I don't think it would have been very, very nice. Story-wise, you are a kid. You realize there's a murderer on your property, and you need to basically make sure that you are safe. That's the whole main story, and then this killer is gonna chase you throughout the game. I am usually not a huge fan of games where you have this, where you have the enemy chasing you and you need to do things at the same time. However, this game didn't feel that frustrating because I had it on normal difficulty level, and because it's very slow on normal, I never end up feeling frustrated and getting caught that much. So most of the times, if you needed to interact or do something, you could do that quite instantly. So it was never one of those situations where you needed to start something and then that was like a casting time before it was done. It was more of if you interacted and you had the right item, you automatically would interact with it. So like in that sense, it wasn't that frustrating having a person chasing you while you need to do things. And since I also had it on normal, he was quite not really he didn't see me that easily, which meant that a lot of times I could search for the items quite freely, and even if he saw me, he was so slow that he never caught up to me, which I made it less frustrating, especially since that if you die, the items, so like the things you've found, like the achievement trophies, they stay. However, when you are running and like all of the items you need to find in that list to be able to finish the game, that one actually doesn't, like, that resets, and because of that I'm kind of happy that it weren't too frustrating having someone chase you, because I don't particularly like having to replay sections, like large sections of a game, and here you actually would have had to restart all the way. So having it in normal and having him so slow and not find me that easily actually made this game a lot better, in my opinion. I was entertained for the whole 1 hour, 22 minutes and 21 seconds. I was very, like, the puzzles were not very difficult. It was the last one that I kind of got stuck on a little bit, but honestly, now when I know now that I know the answer to it, I don't think I just should have had patience. Honestly, I was kind of on it almost. I just should have thought a little bit more before I kind of looked it up. But yeah, in general, I think this was a decent game. I wouldn't spend a shit ton of money on it, but I think it was entertaining enough. I don't know how to say the recommendation, because I don't think it's a bad game, but I wouldn't also pay like $20 for it, if that makes sense. So It is a fun little small game for a few bucks that you can play and have fun with, in my opinion. And I think this game also suits as like controllers and whatnot, that type of gamers too, because it is written in such a way that you don't mechanically need to be advanced to be able to play it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had a good time. I know I had a wonderful time. I enjoyed it, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy it, then well, you're just gonna have to watch me dance awkwardly once again.